Welcome back to the channel. We are here February 20th, and this is going to be the breakdown for the 7-game slate that we have on Sunday. We got a nice, juicy slate on Sunday. Really, really good games and highly anticipated games coming up. Brooklyn Nets are going up against the Clippers. Philadelphia going up against the red-hot Toronto Raptors. And to end it, Milwaukee going up against the Sacramento Kings. But before we get into that, we're going to go position by position, starting 7K and below. And this was tough. I was trying to find some good quality guys. Hopefully, maybe we get some more injury news. Maybe something comes more clear to us. Maybe some outs. Maybe get some cheaper guys for you. But I had to keep it around that 5K, 6K range. I couldn't find anyone 4K or 3K. Because I'm not just going to I'm not going to give you anyone and just guess. Give you someone that's quality, getting you, 30 plus minutes, and actually has an opportunity to get you 10x because that's what you want. That's what you're trying to pay for. Obviously, as you see, the remaining salary is 6,900. So we're going to start off with the point guard position. That's going to be Darius Garland, the point guard out of the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this team is totally tanking right now. There's turmoil with Jared Allen and Sexton. It's just a mess. Drummond's not playing, so they're really relying on these young guards between Garland and Sexton. And at this point, at 5,600, he's too cheap. I told you to play him at 54. He got you what you needed at 28 DK for that price at 54. I think he's going to go to the next level. That big game is coming. Okay, that 30, 35 DK, maybe even 40 is that game is coming. OKC is a very poor opponent. They play tough. They definitely do. But the quality of basketball is very low, and they're not a 500 team at all. And this is going to be it's going to be a shit show, pretty much, between the Thunder and the Cavaliers, which leaves Garland at a great opportunity to get you what you need at that $5,600 price. All right, and I definitely think he'll go over his average at 28.6 fantasy points per game. Next, at shooting guard, we have Evan Fournier coming back from injury. Not struggled. He did okay against New York, and then came out of nowhere against the Golden State Warriors. 11-18, 5-9 from the 3-point strike, 28 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Got you 47 DK. We missed it. He was 5,800, but at this price of 63, which where he kind of belongs, he can go a little bit higher, but this is their main scorer on this team, him and Vucevic. They play a nice 1-2 game, especially with Aaron Gordon out. So they're going to lean on Evan Fournier's three-point shooting ability, and if he's hot, I'm definitely going to take a shot at him going up against the Detroit Pistons, who are another shit show. They have nothing. The whole top to bottom is bad. Evan Fournier definitely has the opportunity to put his team in a winning position and put up some points. I think Vucevic and Fournier should go off in this game. And Orlando Magic look pretty good at home going up against the Detroit Pistons. So we'll take a shot at him at 63. I understand we missed the curve a little bit, but I think there's still meat on that bone. All right, small forward. We're going to look at Michael Porter Jr., and his price keeps dropping despite the fact that this team is riddled with injury with Will Barton and Paul Millsap. Just a ton of injuries for the Denver Nuggets, but this guy is a premier scorer. He's getting over 30 minutes, as you can see, against Washington and Cleveland, over 30 minutes. 8 for 16 against Cleveland and 5 for 11 against Washington. 28 DK and 32 DK in back-to-back games. But then they drop his price to 5,900, and if he's under 6K, I'm going to play him every single time because we know how dangerous a scorer he is. And you saw it against Cleveland, 22.7 rebounds and 3 to 6 with from the 3-point line is very, very good, 50%. Going up against Atlanta, it's going to be a high-scoring affair between them, Trae Young, John Collins. They have some scorers over there on that side. Kevin Huerter, Bogdanovich. There's a ton of talent on Atlanta. This Denver's coming in as a road team, so they're going to be a little bit behind the 8 ball, and they gotta bring it to Atlanta. All right, and Murray's coming off a hot game, but Porter and Jokic definitely have the ability to put up big numbers. And at 5,900, give me all the Michael Porter Jr. All right. Next, we have John Collins at the power forward position, and I'm staying in that same game. I like this matchup between Denver and Atlanta. Denver plays, less defense on the road. Obviously, they don't have that altitude factor at home, and Atlanta is just straight. They're up and down. Play very, very hard, but they don't play much defense, and they can definitely score the ball. Um, John Collins has been in some good situations, but he's been struggling as of late. As you can see, 12 DK his last game against Boston, but Boston's a very good defensive team. It was just a bad shooting night for John Collins, and you can get John Collins at 6,500. A couple weeks ago, he was at 75, 77. You're getting him at a $1,200, almost $1,300 price discount, and you got to be all over that because there's no way John Collins getting over 30 minutes. A 2010 type of player, you can get him under 5K. It's gonna go up. It's gonna go back up, and we're gonna ride him back to where he belongs at that 7K price. That's why we're gonna play John Collins at power forward. And then last but not least, at the center, we got Serge Ibaka going up against the Brooklyn Nets. This is a highly anticipated game. The second, third best in the West going up against the number 2 team right now currently in the Eastern Conference. And the Brooklyn Nets obviously have a big problem. DeAndre Jordan is playing a little lackadaisical. This is a spot where Serge Ibaka can definitely stretch the floor, go to that 3-point line, knock down some threes, and definitely be an impact around the boards. Okay, I think he can definitely out rebound DeAndre Jordan's old self, and Serge Ibaka has the opportunity to get you a double double. The last time he played Brooklyn Nets was only in 20 minutes, and he had a bad shooting performance, but still got you 27 DK. Okay, and you get him in at 5K flat. He shouldn't be this cheap at all. The highest, his peak is like 6K, but when at 5, he's going to be trending back up. Okay, it's going to be one big game where he's going to go off and then going to miss it. But this is definitely a game. It's going to be very competitive. There's going to be rebound opportunities. There's going to be scoring opportunities. With the type of pace the Brooklyn Nets put up and the type of scoring that they have, the Clippers are going to need to keep up with the Brooklyn Nets, and Serge Ibaka can clean up the boards and definitely put up points. All right. Let me know how you feel about the core that we have right here. This one was a little bit of a struggle, but I think I found some solid guys. And then you also know, stay tuned to rotoworld.com and look for those news updates because there could be someone in, there could be someone out that can definitely turn around and you can find some value right before lock. Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNessJD, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Thank you guys and peace out.